Okay, so I want to go over this pH calculation stuff with you a little bit more. I have the equations here in the upper right hand. You can see that again, that's all the same, right? Negative log, type in the concentration. The concentration is whatever's in brackets. Or if you need to get the concentration, it's just 10 raised to the power of the negative pH or POH. And then if you add the two together, pH plus POH, you get 14. So let's say we have a question. It gives you the pH of 4. We need to figure out everything. We need to know the concentration, we need to know the POH, and we need to know the hydroxide ion concentration. So let's look at our equations. We want the hydrogen ion concentration. So let's look at that second equation, okay? We're using this one here. The hydrogen ion concentration equals 10 raised to the power of the negative pH. So we go on our calculator. We type in 10, your exponent key, your negative key, and then 4. 10 raised to the power of negative 4. And your calculator should give you a number that looks like this, 0, 0, 0, 1. Okay, you can write that, or to make life a little bit easier, you can write it in scientific notation. Okay, scientific notation would just be 1 times 10 to the negative 4. Here's a hint. Here's a little hint. If your pH is just a number with no decimals in it at all, then your hydrogen ion concentration will just be 1 times 10 raised to that negative number. So if the pH was 3, it'd be 1 times 10 to the negative 3. If the pH was 6, it'd be 1 times 10 to the negative 6. This little trick works if your pH is just a whole number with no decimals. So now we need to figure out POH and the hydroxide ion concentration. So let's go to POH first. We're going to go to this equation in green here, where if we add the two together, we get 14. pH is 4. What can I add to 4 to get 14? 10. Easy cheesy, lemon squeezy. Now, what was that trick I showed you? Right up here, if pH is a whole number, then your hydrogen ion concentration is simply 1 times 10 to that same negative whole number, okay? This trick also works with POH. So if you were to type into your calculator 10, exponent key, your negative key, right? 10 raised to the power of your negative POH. Okay? Your calculator should give you something like 0.00000000001. Or 1 times 10 to the negative 10 molar. 1 times 10 to the negative 10 molar. Remember, this trick works if your POH is just a whole number, no decimals. Then your hydroxide ion concentration is simply 1 times 10 to that same whole number, to the negative of that whole number. All right, let's do one more example. So let's say that the problem gives you hydroxide ion concentration, 1 times 10 to the negative 3 molar. And you have to figure out everything else. Okay, so looking at our equations here, hydroxide ion concentration was 1.3 to the negative 10 molar. We need to go from there to POH. So you would type in your negative key, log, one, multiplication sign, the number 10, the little caret, your exponent key, your negative key, and the number 3. Negative log of 1 times 10 to the negative 3. Negative log 1 times 10 to the negative 3. And surprise, surprise, we get 3. So this trick also works backwards, okay? If your concentration starts with 1, has to be 1, okay? And the exponent is a whole number, no decimals. It's just 3, not 3.4, 3.5, nothing like that, just a whole number. Then your POH is simply the positive value of that exponent. It works the exact same way. Now from here, we can get pH, remember? If we add these two together, if we add pH and POH together, we get 14. So 3 plus what number will give you 14? So 14 minus 3, 11. Okay, that's a whole number, no decimal places. So what do you suppose your hydrogen ion concentration is going to be? Right, 1 times 10. Take that whole number, that whole pH, and that's your negative exponent. So your final answer will be 1 times 10 to the negative 11 molar, capital M. That's your unit. pH and POH don't have a unit, it's just a number. But the hydrogen ion concentration and the hydroxide ion concentration, the numbers in the brackets, okay, the numbers with the scientific notation, the 1 times 10 numbers, those have a unit, capital M. Don't forget the unit. Alrighty, if you have questions, go ahead and send me a message or a comment on Google Classroom. Alright, kiddos, thank you for watching.